Now you die.
What's up, guys? I hope you are all doing well today, and for today's video we're going to be discussing my biggest hopes that I have for the Super Mario Brothers movie. We had that new poster come out and it's looking fabulous, I must say, and it just got me thinking, I haven't really talked much about the Super Mario Brothers movie since that gameplay clip from the Game Awards and even that epic trailer that we got not too long ago. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about my biggest hopes for the Super Mario Brothers movie, and after this video, maybe comment below and let me know your biggest hopes for the Super Mario Brothers movie. So anyways, without further ado, let's get into it. So the first big hope that I have for this movie is I hope people go into this with an open mind concerning Chris Pratt voicing Mario. I've seen so many mixed opinions. Some people love the guy voicing Mario, some people hate the guy for voicing Mario. But I will say this, me personally, his voice doesn't bother me. I've heard his voice in the trailers so far, just the little bits we've seen, and even in that clip that we got back at the Game Awards. His voice never really bothered me. I am on the side of things as long as they have a really good, entertaining story, his voice really isn't going to bother me. I don't think it's going to take me out of the movie. So I hope people go into this movie with an open mind concerning Chris Pratt's Mario, and who knows, maybe they'll come out of the film saying, it actually wasn't so bad. But the next big hope that I have for this film is that I hope that it does well at the box office. I'm sure because it's a Mario movie, because it's made by Nintendo, because there's so many Nintendo fans out there, I'm sure it's going to rack in a lot of money. But I really hope that this is kind of a 2-for-1 punch, but I really hope that this movie does well at the box office, because if it does well at the box office, it will lead directly into my next hope that I have, and that is I hope that this movie sparks more Nintendo movies in the future. There was that rumor that apparently Illumination's working on a Zelda movie. That would be awesome. I don't quite believe that, but if that is the truth, I would love a Legend of Zelda film. If this movie does well, they are going to be able to say, oh wow, there's an audience for this. Let's make a Zelda film. Let's make a Metroid film. Let's make a Star Fox film. Let's make a F-Zero racing film. Like, who knows? There's so many things that they could do. But the thing is, I think it all hinges on whether or not this movie does well. If this movie doesn't do well at the box office, I would imagine Nintendo's going to look at it and be like, I don't know if we need to continue going down this road. The Mario movie took us forever to make. This movie just needs to do well, because if it does, it will spark more Nintendo movies in the future. I guarantee it. But the last thing that I wanted to touch on in this video is I hope this movie has a story that is enjoyable and is entertaining. If you don't have a story that's enjoyable and entertaining, people are going to not like the Chris Pratt voice. This movie's not going to do well at the box office. The only way you're going to allow this movie to do well at the box office and to spark more Nintendo movies in the future, you will only be able to do these things if you have a good and entertaining story. From what we've seen so far, it seems that Nintendo is heading in the right direction in terms of the story. I mean, Bowser looks like a threat in this movie. I mean, we saw in that teaser trailer that they released, Bowser completely demolished that Snow Kingdom, and the little bits that we saw in the second trailer, he looks like a force to be reckoned with. So I'm just excited for the wild ride that is potentially in store for this movie. I mean, even that little tease of the Mario Kart scene and everything and all the references, I think the story for this movie is going to be enjoyable, it's going to be entertaining, and as long as it does those two things, it will do well at the box office. And if it does well at the box office, it will spark more Nintendo movies in the future. And as long as people go in with an open mind concerning Chris Pratt's Mario, I think this movie is scheduled to be probably one of the biggest movies of the year. So please go see this movie. I'm excited to go see it. Comment below and let me know what your biggest hopes are for the Super Mario Brothers movie. And if by chance this was your first video, please consider subscribing. I enjoy discussing all things Nintendo and would love for you to be a part of the conversation. Until the next video, everyone, take care.